one of the things I've been frustrated by, as you can maybe tell in this presentation, is that people say that again, Google is dead and Google doesn't matter anymore. And that's just like really not true at all. Because I was just wanted to think macro level of how Google influences just the way that we live our lives. And I wanted to break it up into the ways that we learn, the ways that we work, and the ways that we shop or buy. And it was really interesting that 70% of schools in the US use Google products. So they use their, Chromebooks and their Google Workspaces for teachers. So I'm thinking, okay, it's just a matter of time before kids are using Gemini in the classroom and are learning how to use that and are then getting hooked on that, and are just kind of making that part of their lives. So I foresee that growing, especially because they own so much of the education market. It's really very interesting. And then also how we work. So I know that a lot of our clients are in the Microsoft ecosystem, and Microsoft and Google are always kind of in that constant battle. But at least as of 2025, and as of a report that I pulled yesterday, they owned 50%, 50.34% of the overall productivity software market, and 40% of Fortune 500 companies use Google products. So Google is still important and optimizing for, Gemini, optimizing for AI mode, AI overviews, like all of this stuff, like that is going to be so, so important for us and our customers. And of course, in how we buy, Google is top of mind. Google Shopping has increased so much, or all of the ads that are on the search features, and they are doing so much work with their VR and virtual reality stuff. They've got all this virtual try-on things you can purchase directly through Google and not having to go to other people's domains. So anyway, they're far from dead, and I think really I think they're going to be growing personally, especially based on how they're going to essentially infiltrate all parts of how we develop as humans.